Confirmed global coronavirus cases pass a million. Image copyright Getty Images Image caption Healthcare services around the world have been overwhelmed by the pandemic. More than a million cases of coronavirus have been registered globally. According to the latest figures from Johns Hopkins University, another grim milestone as the world grapples with the spreading pandemic. Nearly 53,000 people have died and more than 210,000 have recovered, according to the U.S. university's figures. The U.S. has the most cases, and more than 1,000 died there in the past day. The disease, COVID-19, first emerged in central China 3 months ago. Though the tally kept by Johns Hopkins records 1 million confirmed cases, the actual number is thought to be much higher. It took a month and a half for the first 100,000 cases to be registered. A million was reached after a doubling in cases over the past week. Nearly a quarter of cases have been registered in the United States, while Europe accounts for around half. The pandemic is taking a huge economic toll. An extra 6.6 million Americans applied for unemployment benefit last week. What's the latest? The U.S. has reported 1,169 deaths in 24 hours, the highest daily death toll of any country so far. Earlier, Spain said 950 people had died in a day, which is a record number for Europe in this outbreak. The number of confirmed Spanish cases rose from 102,136 on Wednesday to 110,238, an 8% rise that is similar to the rate recorded in previous days. Authorities believe the virus is now peaking and say they expect to see a drop in figures in the days ahead. We continue with an increase of around 8%. This points, as we have already seen, to a stabilization in the data that we're registering, said Maria José Sierra, from the Spanish Health Ministry's Emergency Coordination Unit. Spain, the worst-hit nation after Italy in terms of deaths, has also lost nearly 900,000 jobs since mid-March. In other developments, the commander of the USS Theodore Roosevelt has been removed after saying the U.S. Navy was not doing enough to halt a coronavirus outbreak on board the aircraft carrier the Zondam cruise ship, with dozens of ill passengers on board.